and easier to go vegan now.
Yeah, it is easier because I feel like when you go places, you do have to make sure it takes a lot of discipline. And you talk about discipline. What were some of the other things that you said, I'm giving this up, like when you were disciplining yourself?
Celibacy, wine, any kind of alcohol.
You can just skip over celibacy. Celibacy, wine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of social drinking. There's a lot of free bottles in your section. When you're doing club dates and all kinds of stuff, it's just always around you. Not that I had any addiction. I never did. But I do love wine, and so I just gave it up for a year just because I
just
felt
for a year
like,
though.
That's not
We're
bad.
back.
Well, that is bad.
All right, I can do without it. Why not start with that? And actually, that's the first thing that I started with.
Is no wine.
Yeah.
How about now? Do you drink?
Yeah, I actually have a wine of my own. It's vegan, organic, non-GMO.
Should have brought it.
It takes a bit to order.
We should order some. Let's order some.
But yeah, I'll send you guys a bottle.
No, we're gonna order it. We're gonna. How about that?
We'll order. Yeah, we'll support. What about this celibacy thing?
Yeah.
What was the longest you went?
Ooh, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
7 whole.
It's like a divine number. 7 years.
That is. And then you say
broke
goodbye?
It, yeah.
Okay. 7 is a long. That's a good run.
That's a good. Now, what did that do for you though? Like when you think about your celibacy, did it clear you? Like what did it do for you?
Clarity.
What did you notice? Okay.
Mental clarity. Just doing without. It shifted my mindset. It was no longer a focus. The rush to be, in a relationship, the rush to be married, the rush to be in something because that's what you're taught to do, to have kids or procreate.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of pressure on women to be able to do that, and also feeling valid. Why are we taught that we have to be taken or made an honest woman? Am I a liar? There's a lot of things.
I ain't got no kids. I'm not
there's
married.
A lot of things. And I think
it's a
love
lot of
is
judgment
beautiful.
With that,
Love is beautiful. And I think the world always needs more of it. But I think you must start with yourself. And I have to start with self always versus expecting from other sources. So it was just reconditioning. And I think it's something that was necessary because it's a very spiritual thing. And you must be very selective if you want better results.
Right.
And so I think that's self-accountability. And it started with me by just shutting that part of my life off. Yeah.
Feels like that song Worth It. That you have Maya Lansky.
Yeah, where you kind of rapping.
Y'all heard it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you talk about that and people having things to say because that is tough too. Like a lot of people want to weigh in why she ain't wifed up, why she ain't got this, why she ain't got that. And people also don't know your life because to be clear, Maya don't be putting her business out there like that. Yeah.
Well, there's a reason for that because you grow up semi-sex symbol. There's a lot of things that are said about you and you ingest all of that. You process or try to process all of that at an early age. And then the aesthetic that you may come with is totally opposite of who you actually really are. And it intersects in your life while you're trying to date or maybe taking photos with other celebrities. And so it can get very tricky. But I think a lot of things that are sacred should just remain private for me.
Right.
Until, of course, I'm solid.
Wait till you pop out.
And I'm ready and the foundation of us is together. And even then it's a risk. So I don't really play with that part of my life publicly.
I can't imagine you coming out publicly with anyone. I can't imagine it. I'll be like, what?
Like my,
you're so private.
Yeah, because I've never seen her do something like that.
Rumors, but we never had proof.
But I'm not mad at it. But I'm not mad at that at all.
I just have to be ready,
Yeah.
And he has to
solid.
be ready, whoever
and he got to be ready. And
that's a lot of pressure for a guy, too.
It is. I'll be like, what? She's going public? What is happening?
Yeah, it's very weird.